Europa. In Düsseldorf auf 103,3.
Spielen ist die Chinesen. Das ist mit Sicherheit der
Funkhaus Europa. Nachrichten.
Welcome to the Netherlands. Gelderland. Babberich. 20 kilometers to Arnhem. No mountains in the Netherlands. A flat country. This is the Hotel Deuven from the Thunderfall Group. My hotel.
Van het nieuwe album van de Hartenstein, ik ga even mijn best doen, die heet Girl. Soms denk ik wel eens. Close down the coast, down on my luck.
Lovely view to the Autobahn. Lots of free parking. This is the room 807 from the Hotel Deuven near Arnhem. The entrance area, there is a mirror. It's a big room, a deluxe room. 2 beds. Philips flat screen information, tea and coffee making facilities, lots of flowers here on the wallpaper, 2 chairs, big terrace, there's the Autobahn, the highway to Arnhem. It's very quiet here. Telephone. Another mirror, and then the big bathroom. It has a whirlpool, stylish sink, shower, and a rain shower, and the toilet is on the side. So this seems to be a nice stay here. Bye bye. Die Brücke von Arnheim. September 17, 1944, Operation Market Garden. The pool is empty. Sunday morning, 10 o'clock. Wow. This is the view from the top floor. Duiven Hotel in Duiven near Arnhem. It's the pool. It's a great hotel.
400 troops withdraw from the perimeter. The Battle of Arnhem is lost. What started as a hopeful enterprise ends in a drama. The main Allied advance suffers a heavy blow and is halted. The anticipated end of the war would be delayed by another 6 months, and this resulted in hundreds of Dutch starving to death in the following winter. After the war, the remains of the British and Polish soldiers are collected and buried at the Airborne Cemetery in Oosterbeek. Civilians and liberators shared 9 days of mixed emotions, resulting in a forged bond between them. In this area. The Battle of Arnhem in September 1944 has left everlasting imprints in Arnhem and its surroundings. It is quiet in the Airborne Cemetery in Oosterbeek, which is about 4 miles further on from here. Over 1,700 soldiers are buried there. They were killed during the fighting in September 1944 and in the spring of 1945. But what happened exactly in 1944 and what preceded this important battle? On June the 6th, 1944, Allied forces land in Normandy. In a short period of time, large parts of France and Belgium are liberated. But this speedy advance resulted in a stagnation of the front line just short of the southern Dutch border. Field Marshal Montgomery orders the existing plan to be adapted. The objective is to push through to the IJsselmeer by means of an operation of both land forces and airborne troops. The Allies can bypass the Siegfried Line and create a solid base for an advance on Berlin. The operation is codenamed Market Garden. However, there's a problem. Holland is interspersed by several wide rivers and canals. The market part of the operation is devised for airborne troops to swiftly gain the bridges that span these waterways. The bridges at Somme, Sint-Oedenrode and Veghel. The 82nd Airborne Division has to seize the bridges at Grave and Nijmegen. The 1st British Airborne Division, with support of the 1st Polish Independent Parachute Brigade, are to take the railway bridge in Oosterbeek, a pontoon bridge, and finally their main objective, the road bridge in Arnhem. These bridges form vital links Their capture will enable the ground forces to advance. This is the garden part of the operation. On September 17th, the largest airborne operation in history commences. Hundreds of aircraft and gliders take off from 10 airfields in England. They are loaded with airborne troops and are heading for Holland. Nearly 12,000 men are delivered to their landing and drop zones at Rinkum, Wolfheze and Ede on 3 separate days. Most troops land by parachute and the many gliders carry heavy equipment. The bridge in Arnhem is nearly 8 miles away. By means of 3 separate routes, the troops will advance towards Arnhem, north of Wolfheze and Oosterbeek, through the center of Oosterbeek, and a southern route parallel with the riverbank. The local people are ecstatic. They feel liberated. The enemy troops stationed in and around Arnhem, including 2 SS Panzer divisions. The Germans rapidly react in a bid to stop the British advance. Heavy fighting takes place and the railway bridge is blown up by the Germans. Also the pontoon bridge was out of order. Marching on the southern route and in spite of some encounters, about 800 men under the command of Colonel Frost evade the enemy and seize the northern part of the road bridge. There Frost is surrounded. The remaining battalions are blocked by the enemy between the railway and the river. After 2 days of heavy fighting, the British have to retreat and regroup in Oosterbeek. The ground forces unfortunately failed to reach Arnhem in the required time of 2 days, due to heavy resistance at the Nijmegen bridge. On the 4th day, the men at the bridge give up their resistance as a consequence of an acute shortage of ammunition and the great number of casualties. The bridge is in German hands once again. After heavy fighting, all elements of the British division withdraw to a horseshoe-shaped area in Oosterbeek. This is known as the perimeter. Advance suffers a heavy blow and is halted. The anticipated end of the war would be delayed by another 6 months, and this resulted in hundreds of Dutch starving to death in the following winter.
With 1,000 aircraft and lights. All units in our 1st British Airborne Division will then split off towards Arnhem. There we land at landing zone Z, around 8 miles from Arnhem. We're to provide reinforcement for the forces landing here, LZZ, and here, DZX. They will immediately set off, going via Oosterbeek.
Those Germans were believed to arrive. They do get
Ja, deze wedstrijd wordt